This is Astroneer's Glitchwalkers DLC, and so far I gathered storm data from the Alpha Storm, I unhacked the first gateway and uncovered a secret underground planet. Now it's time to take care of the Delta Storm and venture into the depths of the Zeta, and maybe there are even more secrets to uncover. So I just came back from a little expedition here, I found some ammonium and also sulfur, but I also have more Delta Storm data, so this would give me level 3 protection against the storm, which is the highest level there is. Yeah, got level 3 unlocked, and let's see, I've got my counter hack key for the Delta Storms right here, and I've got an extra one. I guess I can just throw this in the research chamber. So now I'll have to go back to the blue storm, that's the Delta one. Once I'm there, I will be able to use the counter hack key Delta to unhack the gateway, then I can repair it, and after that I'll use all of these power items to unlock it. So there we go, I'm all set, so I'll be heading into the Delta Storm. Okay, so I just reached the storm, and I'm gonna have to go all the way to the middle of it, and it's gonna be safe in the middle, at least I hope, but there's the gateway, so that's where I need to go now. Yeah, so I'll actually want to go outside of the storm and build a ramp here, so I'll go all the way on top of that mountain, and from there I can just enter the storm and go down towards the gateway chamber. I think that's much safer. I need to play this smart because this is not as easy as the first storm. This is actually much harder. I should have level 3 protection now. Yeah, this is going pretty slow. So I'm almost done building this ramp. I just need to get rid of these things here. I don't even know exactly what these are, but they look really creepy, so I'm happy to get them out of here. And I believe I can start going up, and this will just go straight by the wall of the storm. You can see the wall opening here, but we are not going in. I just got through that side here, and now let's see. Oh, I need to take care of this first. That's dangerous. Okay, I got it. And now where's the gateway from here? Should I go around this section? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I didn't see that. I just stumbled straight into it. Well, that was very smart of me. I guess it's time to use the buggy and get back there. Okay, so I'm back and I got on top of this thing. I'll make sure not to do any stupid mistakes anymore. I just need a section here so I can quickly run out and get back in. And now I just need to be careful with these guys. And I'll have to go down into the gateway chamber. And let's see, now I should be safe in here. Yeah, I get unhacked when I go there, but I also need more oxygen, so I'll have to go back to the rover. I'll finish this ramp and then I can take it into the gateway. Okay, I'm running out of oxygen, I need to run back up quick. Come on, get up there. I can't really see anything in here. Okay, I got back to the rover. Now, let's go down. Alright, something like that should work. And this should get me all the way in here. Now I should be able to place this key in the middle. And that's gonna give me the Delta shards. Great. Now let's find the piece that's broken. Is it up here? Oh, that's one of them. Maybe it's not this one. Okay, so there we go. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, it was that one. So I fixed that section. Now let's see what else we've got. I still need 2 more, so maybe I need to dig through here and I'll eventually find the other 2 pieces. I just hope I don't have to dig out the whole gateway. Maybe it's on this side that's kind of buried. I'll check this section out. Okay, let's see what happens if I try to go up. Maybe there are some spots that need repairing on top. Oh my god, what's happening here? I just pressed everything at once. But it doesn't look like there's anything in here. Okay, I'm in the top part of the gateway, but I still don't see anything going on here. So maybe I'm just looking in the wrong spot. But before I go anywhere else, I want to dig out this part as well, just to make sure there isn't anything that I'm missing in here. Oh, and I'm gonna need to get oxygen filters quick. There it goes. So I'm gonna keep digging in here and I hope I find something. Nope, nothing here, and nothing on this side either. Alright, I'll try to get in here without taking fall damage. I need to get in the seat. Okay, I made it. So maybe it's underneath, and I'll try to dig out the whole bottom of this. Nope, still nothing. So am I missing something then? But I'm guessing they have to be on the gateway, right? They can't be somewhere else. Oh, I found one, and there's a magnum opus here. I'm gonna read that in just a second. Oh, but this is it. It's got both of them on here, so I made it. Right, this was harder than anticipated. I've got it all set, and now I can link this for power, but first I want to read the thing. Magnum Opus. This is still the personal log of Lin, which is our villain. Breaking this simulation has been too easy. It's almost not worth destroying the whole Astroneer training program. Such a shame I'm committed to it now. What's the point of having a perfect world if there's still a bunch of annoying bugs sharing it? I don't need the rest of the crew, and maintaining their instances within the ATP is seriously limiting the resources available for my world. Obviously, the only solution is get rid of it all. And if someday perchance Exo does manage to rescue me, well, I'll just tell them that idiot Frank messed something up. The whole crew was lost in the process, and it was all I could do to save myself. A tragedy, really. They'll probably give me a medal. Okay, so the villain is getting more villainous. I guess that was to be expected. Now let's connect this thing to power. And that just launched my medium storage. I need it back. I need it back. Come here. And I hope this is enough power. Yeah, it looks like it's enough. So now I have the Magnum Opus. Okay, we had the burn book from the last gateway. Now the Magnum Opus, and we'll probably get another one for the final gateway. And maybe a final one for the core. The core is where the villain's base is, so that's where we need to go to. Okay, when we got the Oddstone here, and I can teleport between these two gateways that I have already unlocked. And then it's time to get to the last one. I also got a new mission. Security breach. Push the green button. Warning, Firewall 2 is offline. Eolu's core security is at increased risk of breach. Okay, so we defeated Firewall 2. And then this is the next mission, GLHF. So I need to do the same thing at the Zeta gateway. You again? Don't you have something better to do, little bug? You're becoming a nuisance. Obviously the first lesson didn't stick, so I'll try again. Frank is quite fond of his instance. He works so hard to build it into a real home, somewhere he can return to after a long day of working in the sunroom. Oops, I just deleted it. Poor sad instanceless Frank. I suggest you leave my final firewall alone, or the consequences of this little game of ours will need to escalate. Consider yourself warned. Blitz. Whoa, so Blitz deleted Frank's instance. I hope Frank is still okay. But I need to get out of here, get back to the base, and then we'll be headed into the Zeta Storm. I'll need a toolkit for the Zeta Storm. So I'll need a vault in order to find that. And then I'm gonna reach level 1 protection for that, which means I can go into the storm to find some of the storm data. And with that I can get level 2 and level 3 protection, which then will allow me to get the counter hack key for the final gateway. This is all really exciting, but the plot is getting pretty serious. I don't know what happened to Frank, but his instance was deleted, and this villain is really not playing. They mean business, so I'll have to take care of that. But I'll see you back at the base. I'm back at the base, I got some stuff smelting here. And the next thing is the Zeta, but first I gotta find the rootkit. So for that I need to use the scanner, and this seems to be pointing underground. It's pointing down, so I'm guessing I need to go further down to another layer. But in order to do that, I want to get the large rover with a drill and paver. So I need 5,000 bytes for that, and then I'm gonna need 2 exo chips, aluminum alloy and rubber. Now to get the exo chips I'm gonna need some dynamite, but luckily I found sulfur. This was on one of those crashed ships. So let's see, what do I need for dynamite? Can I get that? Yeah, it's just 3,000 bytes, so I'm gonna need 3,000 plus 5,000 for the rover. Okay, so I definitely need more bytes, and I'm gonna craft that using explosive powder that I can get through here. Okay, so I'm gonna get some dynamite, I'll get a ton more bytes, and I'm gonna unlock both the large rover and the dynamite. And then I also want to get the drill, and I received the paver as a reward for a mission previously, so I've got it right here. Alright, so I've got more stuff done. I have plenty of research items for the research chamber. I have the paver, the seat, and the drill strength 1 for the rover. I also have some dynamite. Oh, and let me get this out of here. There we go. I also got myself a soil centrifuge that I can use to get a ton of resources and some extra storage on here. Now it's time to find some exo caches and blow them up for exo chips, and I'm pretty sure I saw some that way. There's one right here, and there should be another one pretty close. Oh yeah, there it is. Whoa, 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 that hit me. Also scared me. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I also got myself a wide mod, so now digging is much easier. Let's put these in a hole so they don't launch too far. And I'll use 1 dynamite for both of them. So there we go. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too close for the buggy. But I got my exo chips and some debris as well, which I will be able to turn into scrap once I get a shredder. Okay, now it's time to go back, and I should have all the materials for the large rover, and I'll try digging even further into the depths of the planet to find maybe another layer of it and get the toolkit for the Zeta storm. There we go, I got myself a rover, drill and paver, also got some small generators and a ton of soil canisters with extra organic in the back. So I guess it's time to start digging down. Let me just turn some of these on at least. There we go. So this is gonna be extremely easy to go down and then come back up. And look at that, these soil canisters are getting filled extremely quick. Oh, and I got some hematite there. That's pretty nice. Let me just get out and grab some of this, because I'm gonna need it later. I can also craft the big platforms, and I really want that. Okay, so this is the first layer. I've been here before, but it took me so long to get down. Now with the rover, it's so much easier. And yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have enough soil. So I'll just have to collect some more soil up here, and then I'll go back down to complete the ramp. Alright, so I needed 2 more refills, but I'm almost reaching. So I guess I'll just jump down here and I'll just get a couple of these and I'll complete the ramp manually. Found some wolframite here as well, so that's nice. Okay, so there we go. I completed the ramp. Let's get some more organic in here for the generators. This is the level that I've been to before. Now let's see what's hiding even deeper. It's definitely some much harder terrain out here. Oh, and did I already reach something? Is this like a cave? What is this? I'll try to go around through here. Yeah, it's like an opening going down, but I'll just keep digging with the rover. I can still go through this terrain, but it's getting harder. I guess eventually I'll reach some terrain that I can't go through, because I'm only using the drill strength 1 on the rover. Cave test 16 test B testing. Okay, that's the name of this layer. So I managed to get into it. Now let's see what we've got down here. Oh, that's really far down. Why is it so far down? This looks interesting. It's not even rendering all the way, that's how far it is. But I see some trees in the distance, and I'll definitely need a ton more soil for this. Oh, and look at that, there's a spiral that usually goes into the core, so that means I'm getting pretty close to the mantle layer. Alright, I'll build the whole ramp and then I'll show you once I'm down there. Alright, I finally got down here and look at all this stuff. This is amazing. I'll just get into here and build myself a road. And I already saw a vault. I wonder if that's the one I'm looking for. And you can even hear the drill struggling. Okay, but here we go. Let's start exploring. Oh, that's lithium right there. I'm definitely gonna need that. So I'm gonna gather some lithium and then I'm gonna check out the vault. Whoa, and these things glow up when you get near them. I think we saw these in the trailers. Take a look at this. Look at how aesthetic that is. I definitely want a base down in this layer of the caves. I really want to have a base down here. And look at how these trees are structured. Like they're cut out and it's just pieces of them. I'm guessing they're glitched, but this all fits so well. I think I like this biome much more than the one above. It has a certain thing to it. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really cool. I'm gonna leave some malachite here and I'll take the lithium instead. With this I'm gonna be able to get myself some batteries and expand the base. Great, here I am. Now let's see what we've got here. I can activate it, so I'll try to go this way while still staying connected to the rover for oxygen. Okay, so I'll take all of these. Actually, let me build a platform around it so that I can turn and see everything. So let's see, this first one has a thinner line. So maybe this? Nope. This? Nope. Okay, so then it's gonna be this one. Nope. I thought I would be better at this. Alright, I got it. Now let's see, this other one should be that. Alright. Yeah, see, I am better at this. And then this thing right here. Yeah. And this is the last one. And I got it. Here's the Zeta rootkit. And I can use this to get level 1 protection from the Zeta storm. That's the red one. And I think the final one, which should bring down the third firewall and grant me access into the villain's lair, hopefully, if there's not some other thing in the way. But I really like this biome. I'll want to explore more through it and even build a base down there. And I don't know if there's another layer after this one or if it's gonna be the core, but judging by that thing there, I think the core is right after this. I'm gonna get myself a better drill for the rover and then we'll be able to get into the core as well, especially after we bring down the last firewall. But for that I'm gonna have to go into the red storm, and that's the biggest and hardest one. Okay, so I'm back at the base and I can place this rootkit into the decipher, and yeah, this granted me level 1 protection from the Zeta storm. Now I'll have to get everything prepared and venture into the storm. I'll also need to collect a ton of data from there. So where's Ruby? Let's get it on there. In the meantime, I'll also unlock the medium battery. For that I'll need lithium and zinc. I already have some lithium, so I'll get the zinc and then I can get started on getting some batteries in here. And after that I'll also get more power items. Okay, so there we go. I've got everything prepared. So it's time to head into the red storm now. Completing this green storm was just a while ago, but it feels like ages ago. And it was so easy comparatively, but now we're going into the real stuff. And I guess we are towards the end of the DLC, so maybe I'll finish it in the next video. But right now I just want to get to the storm and see what it's like. I just found this thing that I've also seen in the trailers. I don't know what kind of creature used to be on here, but I'm glad it's gone. And there's also a crashed ship right here. So let me get out and see what's going on. Oh, there's one of those research items that gives you a ton of bytes, but I don't have space to take it right now. I see some sulfur. I'll definitely get this in here. And I just realized I had extra exo chips, so I could have built myself a hoverboard. I guess I'll do it afterwards. So right now I'm in the Cyber Canyon. I'm on the bottom of it. Last time I was up there. And I'm still going towards that red storm. It's so far away. I think it's all the way around the planet. And Evolus, this planet from the DLC, is so much bigger than all other planets in Astroneer. Like, we knew it was gonna be bigger, but once you actually start driving across it, you realize it's so big. And I just reached into the Zeta storm peaks now, so that means I'm getting pretty close to the storm. Everything's glitchy in here. It's much more glitchy than other biomes. And this terrain is even harder than the one that was in the cave layers, so it's kind of hard to go through here, but I can still do it. Got a ton of these plants, so I'm glad I'm in the rover, because it would have been a nightmare to walk around here. But I already see the top of the storm, so there it is. This is the red one. I'm not scared, you're scared. Alright, I'll stop this video right here because it's getting pretty long, and the next video will start off with me going into the storm. You should be able to see it on the screen if it already came out, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. I'm gonna be completing the whole DLC and more, so make sure to stay subscribed, and that's gonna be it for today. Cheers, Astroneers!